All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ah, whoops. We're live. Hello. Hello. Good morning, Caesar. Good morning, Abdul. Good morning, CJ. Good morning, Keegan. Good morning, Braxton. Axel. Top step is down. Typical top step. Good morning, Patrick. Yep. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Oran. Braxton, Peter, Lynx, my dude, Nelson, Abdullah, Austin, Seven Music, Carmelo. Let's get into this session, fellas. Let's get into this trading session. Now, I fell asleep with the cat not in his crate or her crate. And if you guys don't know, I bought a 8-week-old cat 2 days ago. And I woke up with her on my face. So that's why I'm a little bit puffy. That's why my face is a little bit puffy. Bruh. Hold on, guys. Oh, I can't do that. 1 second. We're going to start with a quick analysis, and then we'll jump into the stream. Okay, why can't I do this? Hold on. There we go. All right. I must be allergic to my cat, so it'll get better. I don't think I'm allergic. I think she just slept on my face. But anyways, what our target still going into the session is we're looking for these highs, right? Well, I need to connect my trade of 8. 1 second. So ideally, we want to be looking for those highs there, right? You can see midnight open out here, right? We can also mark sell side liquidity down there. We're very, very close to our buy side and very, very far from our sell side. So ideally, even if we're going to be bearish today, buy side's going to get taken first. We have midnight open coupled with a little bit of a fair value gap there that I already traded to. So maybe we could retest midnight open. Maybe not. Thank you. Oh. Look at the rim of the coffee.
Oh.
I'm not.
Like shooting out shit.
Did you clean it?
Yeah.
Did you replace the thing?
The pod, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna drink that. Sorry.
The coffee machine's broken.
Okay. It's okay. Can you? Okay, it's fine. There goes my morning coffee. Aw. But you see we have a volume imbalance on that daily chart, right? It opens up higher. Get rid of him. He's spamming. Who's spamming? Oh, the guy on my Discord. What the fuck? What a fucking loser. What the fuck? Is he like 4 years old? Who just goes into the Discord and just spams GGGGG? Top step's down. Typical top step. I don't trade top step though. Got my trade of 8. Trade of 8's all good. Gucci, you ready to go? We're ready to catch some winning trades today. And yeah, you know what? Let's get right into the session. So you can see we have that gap there. That means we could potentially be bearish today. But before we're bearish, I want to see those highs taken. Now, there's 2 scenarios that we can play out right now going into 9:30, right? 9:30 rips us higher right away. No remorse goes, takes out buy side liquidity. Then I would look for shorts. Or 9:30 rips down lower, trading deeper into a 15-minute, maybe into the lower 15-minute fair value gap, right? Maybe even taking that low. Then I'll be bullish to these highs, okay? Form equal highs. Right now, my ideal scenario is those highs are going to be taken first. Now, if those highs are not taken at 9:30, I will catch a trade to those highs. If those highs are taken at 9:30, I will have to wait and see if it's going to reverse or if it's going to all-time highs. Okay? So as of right now, before 9:30, we're trading away from it. So it probably looks like we're going to trade to it at 9:30. Just woke up and came for my 9 to 5 in Czech Republic? Or what? I don't know how to pronounce that. That's sick though. What's up, Zahid? 1 second, guys. Yes, Top Step is down. All right, so let's get into this. Bro, I need my new bank card to get a new funded. Yeah, I've requested a credit card, my credit card, like a replacement 3 months ago. Haven't gotten it yet because it's just a Visa, right? American Express is so much better. I do not trade gold in the mornings. We're looking at we can look at gold though. We can see that it's up 2.9%. So it's basically super bullish now again. It's going to go back up to the highs. Got another leg of manipulation to produce another bit of rallying. Now, on 9:30, market structure shift. Right? You can see it soups. This high doesn't take that high. ES doesn't take that high yet. Right? Triple, it has low resistance highs that it can go take. Now, my idea is I want to see 9:30 trade lower. In 10 seconds, I want to see price action turn down. $9.30 should be bearish. Okay, now that 9:30 is bullish, I don't want to engage into longs into that high. I want to see 9:30 trade to that high, consolidate, consolidate, expand below the lows, breaking structure after taking liquidity, then turning down. So right now you can see trade back down to that volume imbalance there on the 4-hour opens, trades down, volume balance turns up, takes that high, right? But we have those equal lows down there still. We have that volume imbalance on the daily chart. That volume imbalance on the daily chart to me looks like it's what's going to happen, right? So far, this looks like power 3 profile, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But to me, it'll be accumulation, manipulation, distribution down to these lows or down somewhere to these low resistance lows. And you can see the volume balance. They're still a little bit untouched there. Well, actually, they recovered it all through here, but it left a little bit there. So you can see the true day open has just been consolidation so far. We're finally manipulating. But we have that volume imbalance there on the new day opening gap. And we only touched into it a few times since the actual true day, like the new midnight open. We only touched it twice. We're trading above. We took buy side liquidity. Ideally, I want to see it trade into that PD array and then trade down lower. What's up, Mirab? I'm doing great. How are you, Cat? So you can see that we took that high, that draw liquidity, that previous week high is now taken. We have that 1 hour fair value gap that we can go trade to. Now, what are the chances that I do catch shorts? Well, if we don't get a break of structure, if we don't get price action to move, I'm not going to catch anything. I'm not going to get an entry. But I'm not going to try to fight longs when we just took liquidity at 9:30. New week, new chances. PS, did you really just get 400 subs since the last week? I know, right? It's crazy, bro. I'm growing so fast. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be up there very soon. Not a lot of streamers stream. Not a lot of traders that are profitable consistently stream. And it's hard. It's hard. I'm not going to lie. It is hard. But I think one of the reasons why I can and other people struggle Is this my one trade a day notebook, or is this my regular? It's because I journal. I do everything that I would do in a regular trading session because I'm not worried about losing my viewers because I have nothing else to do. Okay. So a lot of people are focusing on content like Patrick Wyland going, yo, 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 look at you, da, 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 screaming into the mic. I do exactly what I'd do if I wasn't streaming. If I lose a trade, sure, 50 people are going to leave the stream and say, oh, you're not good at trading. Okay, I already know I am good. So I would journal. So we moved higher at 9:30. Wait for confirmation to move lower in a 1 hour PD array. In a H1 PD array at 9:33. Wait. So I journal. I do everything that I need to do to be able to become well, I'm already profitable. To make more profits. I do everything that I need to do, and that's why I can just consistently show up to the markets every single day and perform. Like you can see, we're trading into that 1 hour fair value gap, and it's just clearly rejecting harshly. Now, does that mean I'm going to turtle soup? No. Why? Why am I not turtle souping this, guys? Because this isn't in the opposite direction. This is not a turtle soup because this is in the opposite direction of our draw. Yes, our draw is here. We think it will be, but it's the trend on the higher time frame is bullish. It looks like it go to all-time highs before it goes to those lows. Everything is pushing up to the highs. So this is with the draw and liquidity. So far, the draw is these highs until proven otherwise. So any high taken in a turtle soup reaction is not a turtle soup. Right? I would say the only valid turtle soup, like we didn't have a turtle soup today, but price action may be right here to those highs. But any turtle soup to the downside is not valid. These turtle souping this 1 hour fair value gap is not valid. You need a market structure shift because what looks on the lower time frame as a simple, like fast, volatile liquidity sweep, on the higher time frame is just another distribution leg in a bullish trend. So that's not against bias. So as someone who is in cybersecurity, guys, I don't know if you guys know this website, but everyone used it 24/7. It was portrayed everywhere. Go to downdetector.com and you can see Ring is down, Amazon's down, Snapchat's down, New York Times down, Instacart's down, Starbucks is down, Amazon is down. Wow. Wait, is there some like bubble going on right now? Apple Music's down, Life360's down, Reddit's down, Blink's down, Hulu's down, Zoom's down, Deba Daily's down, Google's down, Microsoft's down. Whoa. Netflix is down, Apple TV. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Microsoft, dude. No, AWS is literally the leading service of all cybersecurity. Now, the previous cybersecurity crash was due by the Cloudflare. See, that's not a lot, okay? Yes, AWS is down, so then all these things are down. But I remember about a month ago, Cloudflare was down, which is every single major tech company uses Cloudflare as their cybersecurity solution. And over 500 to 600 companies were down, including Google, Amazon, Microsoft, everything. Meta, everything. So you can see that turtle soup gets invalid because it was never a turtle soup to begin with. I think it's just AWS because everybody uses AWS. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. One second, chat. We're waiting for that that shift in structure. No, guys, it was the coffee. Did you not see what was in there? I think my coffee machine's broken. There was like, I just took a sip of coffee and I chewed ground coffee. How did last weekend for you? Amazing. I actually did really good last week. We only had wins every single day. So we had our losing streak and now we're on a winning streak. We didn't lose a trade. No, I'm not paper trading today. But again, we're reaching into that higher, to that fair value gap. We need to do, our job right now is to identify, is this 930 manipulation or is this distribution after this manipulation? So far, accumulation, manipulation below midnight open, distribution to the highs. But I don't want to take anything because 930, look at what 930 does, guys. Look at 930 open. Opens, trades lower, poof, moves up higher. No manipulation. Oh, I feel really sick for that. Oh, I really feel really sick from that. Vega, thank you. Ow. So we need to wait for our intermediate time frame market structure shift or shift of structure. Now, what I'm looking at in my eyes is accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and we turn down lower. Maybe to these lows here, right? Asian session lows. That could be a nice target. Do I think we're going to go down that to today? No, not really. Clover, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. So again, right now we're waiting for a little bit of that move lower. So far, it's just respecting the quadrants of every bullish PD array. As you can see, it's trading actually a little bit past consequent encroachment. So that creates a little bit lower probability, but like a displacement down here. And you see, I don't even need to catch the entry in this fair value gap. I could wait for it to disrespect and take that low, right? Because if we go by our target, our next draw after taking buy side, we're so much in a premium, right? The discount is the draw on liquidity for today. It could go down there, but once it goes to there, it's at a discount. Why would I ever take a trade after taking Asian lows? You know what I mean? Unless it's in the right narrative. So this line indicates either a partial, a TP, or I stop looking for shorts. But I have so much range to try to catch shorts. I'm going to use that to my advantage today and not take an entry up in this range, right? What you don't want to do ideally is take an entry in this range where price action just took the high. You want to wait for it to confirm structure bearish, start trading below the high that it took previously, and then take the entry. Why is AWS down? Let me search up why. Let me search up what the reasoning behind it. Okay, wait, this is bigger than we think. What the heck? So AWS services has disrupted access to its app and website overnight. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so airplane control. Delta and United Airlines are down. Fortnite's down. Everything's down. Charles Schmidt. Banks in the UK are having an online outage. That's huge. That's big. Let's look at Euro. So AWS is kind of like the household of everything cybersecurity wise. And apparently It's not really doing anything. But apparently it's down. So that's what's interesting to see what happens. Fortnite's down, bro. Sell the world. Cannot move forward without Fortnite. Yeah, Top Step, whatever. It's not Top Step that's down. It's Project X, and Top Step uses the same server. So again, you see how we're trading lower? Now, this is not interesting me right now. Even if I want to look for shorts, this little move lower is not going to interest me. Why? Let me tell you why. No short-term high has been taken. The move lower has been slow. There's no low that has been displaced upon creating fair value gap. And if we jump up to the 5-minute, we have a fair value gap right there. If you want to take a trade without the fair value gap being disrespected, at least get your quadrants and wait for consequent encroachment to get traded past. Because here's the thing, guys. Fair value gaps automatically lose probability when it touches consequent encroachment. So why not get that little extra bit of probability when you're trying to take a trade on the opposite direction inside a higher time frame fair value gap? That coffee, it makes me feel really bad, guys. Really bad. So for me, it looks like it potentially trade a little bit higher. But again, that consequent encroachment is, we don't want to see it touched, right? We want to see it trade away from it. We want to see it used very aggressively. We just took a high, a previous week high. We traded the 1 hour. I want to see it not go back to consequent encroachment. Now, I'm not taking a short on this move lower. There's no displacement. It's all like shitty candles. Yeah, MW, I haven't barfed in 9 years. I don't know what it is, but I just can't do that. Yes, SMT with the S. Not really. Previous week high, yeah. So ES is again, that's why I'm not bearish, guys. That's why I'm not bearish. You can see there's no bearish momentum here. It's going to move up higher a little bit more before we get that move lower. So we just need to be patient, right? 90% of trading is waiting, right? Just because you're on the charts doesn't mean you deserve to get an entry. I'm going to tell you this. The markets don't care about your balance, your stop loss, your take profit. Don't care about how long you've been on the charts. It does not care. Remember, we can wait for 3 hours, catch an entry, wait in the entry for another 3 hours, and still lose the trade. The markets don't care about your personal situation. So we're going to wait for what we think could happen. If we start trading in that direction, then we'll catch a piece of the puzzle. But if we continue to keep trading up higher, I'm not going to reverse my bias, because my analysis right now is looking like, hey, look, we've been accumulating a little bit, right? We have the daily volume imbalance. We're above midnight open. We trade higher at 9:30. It looks like it's in a premium of the day. We want to trade down lower. So growth and advance is pretty much the same. Advance is just a little bit harder to pass. That's why it's cheaper. I did the advance for this challenge. So if you guys are new, I did it. I'm doing a 1 trade a day challenge where I do a hold on. I do a free challenge, not a free challenge. I do a publicly open, free, like not hidden challenge where you can see everything. And I take all the executions in live. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to pass the count and get my first payout. And then I'll blow it because I probably don't have a use for it. Pass my first account, get my first payout, all on live to show you, one trade a day works. 2, using low risk and high frequency, like low risk trading works. And 3, you'll see what goes through the mind of the whole process. As you can see, we started the challenge off with in a losing streak. We started it off and lost 5 days in a row. But we're at 154.3 now, as you can see. So we're about halfway until passing the account. We came out last week was a losing streak. No, the week before that was a losing streak. Last week we won every single day of the week. Should pray before you trade? Of course I pray before my trade, but like public, like on stream, yeah. Yes, I am on the one trade a day account right now. If you guys are new, make sure to join my free Discord link in the bio. Hit that subscribe button because I live stream every AM session on YouTube, PM on TikTok, Asian on TikTok. Also, if you want a Tradeify discount, you can use code Ben. If you want an Apex discount, you can use code Ben. Project Deck is AWS is down, so Microsoft's down, Google's down, everything's down right now, guys. So again, we're getting that failure swing to that high. And on ES, it forms that SMT. So what we want to be looking for right now is a smart money reversal. Right? Smart money reversal. You can see this was a market maker buy model. We take that high. We can either trade to 2 standard deviation or we can get that smart money reversal after and then turn down lower. Who just subscribed? Thank you, Richard, for the subscription. Salesforce is a good investment right now. But here's the thing about Salesforce. It's not as growth as like AWS or not AWS, as Amazon, Microsoft, Google, right? You can see if you bought in 2021, you're in the negatives. Bought in 2022, you're in the negatives. So the thing about Salesforce is it's actually losing its ability. It's losing. Think about it long term. It's a CRM. It's a centralized. It's a relationship manager platform. It's really not that important, and it's not going to be important as AI continues to develop. Right? Companies aren't fully rely on it. Like it's not like it's Amazon. You know what I mean? That has such a distinct. It doesn't have that distinct platform, you know? Not everybody needs to use it. They can use Zoho. They can use Google Sheets. I think it's like if it's something you invest in before, it's maybe a good option trade because it's low right now, but I'm not big on that. I've never invested in them. You're coming to Canada? Let's go. What's the one trade a day account at? 154. So we started in a losing streak, went negative 1K, and then last week we won every single trading day of the week. So now we're at 154, halfway there. Like, you know what's going to happen? Either Microsoft or OpenAI. See, here's the thing about OpenAI, guys. Why are all these companies investing in OpenAI, but OpenAI has all they've done is just increase ChatGPT? Guys, that's not what's happening. OpenAI is going to create a hub center of emailing, summarized emailing, CRMs, Zoom calls, everything. Summarized Zoom calls so you don't need to download Fathom. It's going to shut down Gmail. It's going to shut down Outlook. It's going to shut down everything. And it's going to create its own centralized data hub, OpenAI. And that's why I'm not big on companies that like Google, for example. You know what I mean? Copilot's already doing that. Yeah, but it's Copilot. Like you gotta look at what OpenAI has behind them. Yeah, they already done all they do, but it's not overtaking Outlook or Google. OpenAI can partner with Outlook and Google. And OpenAI can create it like TSM, Toronto Stock Exchange. Oh, that's TSX. Even though OpenAI is so high, and guys, we're waiting for a displacement below that low. Even though OpenAI is private right now and it's so popular, if I got a chance to invest in it, I would still invest in it. There's a reason why it's private right now. It's a privately traded company. The deals going behind it, everything is cooking up with OpenAI. Yeah, there's so many better AI models, but you got to think about it's not what's better. It's about what's mainstreamed. You don't see NVIDIA and all these companies partnering with other AI models. You see them partnering with OpenAI. Started learning a trading a month ago, and now I'm preparing to learn until getting funded. Watch TGR's bootcamp. So I fully recommend watching ICT over TGR. TGR learned from ICT, and you want to learn. Everyone here has probably learned from ICT, Inner Circle Trader on YouTube. But again, we're slowly starting to trade higher, but we're just like, we're really being slow. You know what I mean? Like, we have SMT on ES still, but look how we trade to that 1 hour fair value gap, and as soon as we trade it, this volatility slows down a bit. He just makes it simpler for some people. If that's the problem, though, that's taking shortcuts. And on top of that, some of the things he says are a little bit wrong, like a little bit, and that could affect somebody's learning experience. It's better to not take shortcuts and just go from the source. Why is Top Step down? AWS is down. So that could potentially cause some bearishness. I'm surprised the price action is ripping. Could just be more confirmation that this is manipulation. Yes, do yourself a favor and watch ICT. Yes, guys, I learned only from ICT. Now, I watch T-Trades and Jade Cap and all these other things, but you need to build your foundation on ICT, go through that annoying mentorship that takes a while, and then you can branch to someone else. But you need to build your foundation on ICT. I don't recommend starting with TGR. I recommend starting with ICT. Even though it's harder, it's raw. TGR learned from ICT, so what TGR is teaching is a little bit diluted. You don't want to learn that. Background coming, yep. So guys, we're potentially, like you can see, it's reaching back up to the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap on the 1 hour. It looks like it could potentially just rip up higher, right? Now, are we going to adapt to longs? No, we are going to wait and wait and wait for that bearish momentum to catch some shorts. If that moment doesn't come, then we don't catch a trade. That simple. I doubt Top Step's going to get back up soon, guys. Look at down detector. Snapchat's down, AWS is down, Ring's down, Amazon's down, Starbucks down, Instacart's down, Roblox down, Fetch is down, Reddit's down, Life360's down, EA's down, Music's down, Chime's down, ClassLinks, Jara Software, Zoom, Hulu, Google, Microsoft 365, Microsoft Outlook, Amazon Alexa, Fortnite, VRChat, AMC Theaters, right? Snowflake's down. Wow, that's big. Netflix is down. Apple TV, like, everything is down. I doubt that Top Step is going to be the first to come back up. So you can see we're moving down lower, but we're not interested in any short until this low is taken. Okay? That would be a market structure shift on the 5-minute. Now, what we also need to be careful of is that 5-minute fair value gap. Fortnite is down. I know. It's tough. Most of the companies that aren't like heavily related to the economy, like Fortnite, can get back up easily because they can have multiple servers backed upon different type of cybersecurity softwares. So they probably have AWS. They probably have like Sierra. They probably have Cloudflare. They probably have CrowdStrike or Palo Alto. They have other servers that they host. But again, we're waiting for that move lower. I'm not taking any short until we see a break of that low. Ideally, a disrespect in this fair value gap. Yes, break everything into quadrants. When you want to trade fair value gaps, quadrants. Look how it goes and still rejects to touch consequent encroachment. Takes that previous hour high or 15-minute high, but then rejects to go to consequent encroachment. Now, we still haven't displaced above below a low, so we are not bearish. Order flow is not bearish yet. Just because you see it moving lower does not mean you need to panic and start selling feeling like you're going to miss out on the opportunity. Order flow is not bearish until it's around here. Kevin types sell, sell, sell in all caps. Yes, even new week opening gap, use quadrants. I trade every day, 9:20 a.m. Eastern time on YouTube, and then PM in Asian, 1:10 p.m. Eastern time on TikTok, Asian session on TikTok. See, we're not bearish. Nothing is happening. ES is moving a little bit lower, but we need that NASDAQ. Top Step's going to be down for a while, guys. AWS is down. The priority is not, it's not Top Step. It's going to be fixing Amazon and Google, Pinterest, Microsoft Teams. Look, more companies are showing up as we refresh. Like if we refresh this, look, Robinhood's down, right? Adobe's down now. AMC's down now. Blackboard's down. Vanguard's down. Wow. Why are we not bearish? Weeble's down. Wow. This is a huge bubble. Vanguard is down, chat. I don't really look at YM. Yes, this happened earlier this year with a Cloudflare outage, but this is different, okay? Cloudflare is big. But AWS, see, here's the thing. All the companies for services uses Cloudflare. But data protection, security protection, AWS. So this is, even though it's not as many companies are down, this is a lot more dangerous. Oh, there's so much more. It's just those are all the companies that are solely reliant on AWS. What's Vanguard? Basically a company that buys everything. VOO is a Vanguard ETF of the S&P 500. I actually invest in it. I invest in this instead of S&P. Like well, you can't, but I invest in this S&P 500 ETF. This company owns literally 60% of real estate of the world. Like, it's insane, and it's down right now. So that could potentially drive S&P, NASDAQ down a little bit, right? I feel like it's not really going to do much. But the fact that we have an outage right now, we are above in a premium, we have midnight open there, we have that volume imbalance that we need to trade to, we have sell side liquidity, we're slowing down after taking buy side liquidity, kind of confirms my bearish bias. It's hard to compare Vanguard to BlackRock. It's really hard. Let's see. Is Vanguard bigger than BlackRock? BlackRock is bigger than Vanguard when measured by total assets under management, making it the world's largest asset manager. However, Vanguard is the second largest and is also dominant. So Vanguard is the second largest. BlackRock is the first. So Vanguard and BlackRock are asset managers. So basically what that is these companies buy assets. They buy they buy the houses. They buy gold. They buy everything that's an asset, which means they own majority of the houses. BlackRock and Vanguard own majority of real estate, and it's down right now. So it's pretty big. But again, we're waiting for that bearish movement here, guys. Just because it's moving, just because the markets are open, doesn't mean we engage yet. Yahoo's down now. Google's down. Navy Federal Credit Union is down now. Wow. So we're getting that push down lower now, chat. Getting that push down lower. If you guys are new, I have over $275,000 of fund account payouts, all executed on live stream. Every payout that I've taken, the trades were taken on live stream. A live stream every AM session on YouTube, PM on TikTok, Asian on TikTok. But none of them are down. It's still working. So they're down. They're down. Like, you can still use the website because they have other cybersecurity solutions, right? But they're down. See? Google's down. Microsoft's down. Fortnite's down. YouTube's down now. So I don't know. You see, I'm still streaming, but YouTube is down. You can see. So more companies are going down as we speak. But again, we're waiting for price action to turn down. We want to see that short, but we're just consolidating in that lower half of that hourly fair value gap. So patience, guys. We're not taking a short yet. We want to see a break of structure. We want to see that break of structure. See, it's still ripping up higher. The cybersecurity, the security side of all of this is down. So, for example, a company may be using AWS as a cybersecurity solution, but it's also going to use Palo Alto, CrowdStrike, and other companies. So right now, AWS is down. So all the services that AWS provides is not working. Now, clearly, the streaming side is used by a different cybersecurity solution, probably a solution that's privately made. Well, I wouldn't say it's slow price action. I would say the reason why it's slow is because we just took buy-side liquidity and we're at a fair value gap. Like, you can see price action was fast before, but it's slow because we're in that fair value gap. We're respecting it. Right? What does ICT when you get a reversal? You want to see smooth lows. You want to see smooth lows. And when you take buy-side liquidity, you want to see rough highs when you're bearish. What is this? This is rough. Jazzy, I just realized that was your last name. Brother, stream is laggy. Is the stream lagging, chat? No, I think it's fine. No? Yeah, it says it's fine. YouTube is already down, but it's going to get a little bit worse. PJ, I tried to go today, or not today, over the weekend, but did not work. It started raining. It started pouring. So the day that I was going to go, it started pouring, and I did not want to go in the rain. So whenever I have free time next, I'm going to do it. And I'm also going to record it just so I can spread it. Stream is fine. Occasionally it lags a few seconds. I think it's because YouTube's down right now. So patience, fellas. Patience. That's all we want to see is we want to see price action turn down lower. Now, it doesn't look like it wants to, but then we'll just adapt and come back in PM session, right? So this is exactly how you do it, fellas. I'm going to tell you exactly how you do it. You ready? Hold on, let me just load this up before I rant because you guys are about to get some sauce. You guys are literally going to get the blueprint to becoming, first step to becoming profitable. Okay. When you are looking for an entry, you don't want to try to catch every move because that makes you prone to fake outs, makes you prone to seeing a volatile move and being, oh, I'm going to be bearish now. What you want to do is before anything happens, you want to predict the manipulation. You want to go, okay, I want to see it go up here so that it can go down there. If price action goes up there, then you start looking for your short. If it continues to trade higher, what are you not going to do? You're not going to go and trade and go, okay, I'm going to look for longs now because it's starting to rip up higher. You're going to sit and you're going to wait for your opportunity to come. Now, if it doesn't come, what are you going to do? Not catch an entry. If you want to trade still, come back at a later time in the day when price action has already played out where you can catch something else. Yes, it's 50% off right now. The 80% off sale has just finished. I truly love your patience. That's why I watch you trade. Thank you. And here's the thing, guys. Majority of successful traders, like Jade Cap, he has 10 times better patience than me. You know why? He does what I do, but on the 15 minute. But he doesn't stream. Majority of best traders don't stream. And the people that do stream are usually just content creators. Like, you look at Patrick Weiland, his face is all right up into the camera. He's going crazy, right? So that's why I feel like it's a little bit different here, because I do everything a profitable trader would do, and it could get boring. Who wants to watch someone wait for their entry for an hour? Nobody. Someone would rather watch people take a bunch of trades. But I'm here doing what needs to be done to become profitable. I'm already profitable, and I want to show you guys what goes through the mind of somebody who's already profitable. Check my Discord. Yeah, I know, Zahid. I know I saw that. I know. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, no. What he also says, just the word is anticipate, not predict. So try to anticipate something's gonna happen, not predict. I still think it's kind of the same thing. ICT website? What do you mean ICT website? Jazzy, it's just you, my man. My stream is fine. My stream's fine. My stream is fine. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, it's good. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, it's good. It's on YT? Yeah, well, YouTube's down right now, so it's going to be laggy. It's a little bit laggy, not the worst, though. Ben, did you check? Yeah, I did check Discord. What are you talking about? I checked it. What are you talking about? My Discord? No. So, guys, the market, you can't open Top Step X right now. Everything is down. Just be patient, guys. We're waiting for that short still. Am I really lagging? Chat, but I don't think it's me. I think it's YouTube. Right? Can someone go to someone else's stream, watch it for 1 or 2 minutes, and tell me if they're lagging as well? I'm fine. It's not me. Okay. Your Wi-Fi is terrible today? Okay. Okay. So see how we're getting that movement down now? ES is starting to move down as well. I want to see a displacement below these lows. Okay, so it's probably the server. So we're engaging. We want to look for shorts now. We want to see that move lower. Jazzy. I know the reason why is because Jazzy's not a troll, but Jazzy, what's up, Quincy? Chill with the spamming, my man. Jazzy, I think it's on your end. Can I zoom in on my candles? Yeah. You're the best teacher I've seen so far in my 3-year career. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the kind words. So again, we're just trading a little bit lower, trading to that up down close candle in this rally. I'm not going to call it an order block, but patience, guys. It's still trading really slow, which is kind of confirmation. Let me just show you something, guys. Let me show you something. See that? Remember this trade? How we took buy side liquidity here, and then we just traded very slowly for an hour, and then we finally got the entry, right? Was it this trade? I think so. Yeah, it was. Was it? Oh, I didn't take it on this chart. But anyways, I took a short here, right? It doesn't matter how long we consolidate. It's the fact that we are consolidating that shows that it's respecting that higher time frame PD rate, that it's trying to reverse, that price action is turning rough. So the fact that we took liquidity at 9:30 and it's starting to consolidate, now it's a little bit of a higher consolidation, but we want to turn down lower. Does Apex work right now or no? Apex is working, yeah. When you place your trade on your funded, is it connected to TradingView? You have to manually connect it to TradingView. But we need to be patient, guys. We're getting that little bit of a move lower now. We're getting that move lower. I'll move 1 hour. I do also trade inversion fair value gaps, but I don't like inversion fair value gaps when it's in a profile like this. All right, look at how choppy. Like maybe I could use that as reference to couple it with another fair value gap, but right now it's all chop. Patience is key, fellas. Everyone make sure to smash that like button. Watch the 2022 mentorship, then go to core content. Core content month 4 is the best month of core content. See how we're starting to move down lower? That is exactly what we've been anticipating. That is exactly what we want to start seeing. But it has not broken these lows yet. It's still fighting with trend. Has not bodied past the lows. So patience is key. So on Streamlabs, it says I have 300 viewers. On YouTube, it says I have 470. How many viewers does it say I have for you guys? I don't know what's right or wrong. I have no idea. No idea. 432? Okay. 432, 432, 432. Okay. Okay, okay. So again, we're waiting for that push lower right now. Chat, remember what ICT also said? That when you're very high, you ideally want to see fair value gaps being left open. So what we want to see is we don't really want to see the higher fair value gaps get traded to if we're going to be in a lower resistance liquidity run. Okay. We want to see price action continue to make lower lows, continue to trade lower and lower and lower. We don't want to see it revisit every fair value gap. I'm not going to be taking this fair value gap, Phil. Why? Why, Ben? Why are you not going to be taking this? Because it's still in that bullish trend. Yes, it takes a low. It forms a break of structure. But in the higher time frame, structure is still bullish. You go to the 5-minute, structure is still bullish. So this is not a fair value gap you want to take. Now, could it react off of it and drive down lower? Yes. But you want to confirm structure first before you take entries. Hasn't even traded to it yet. I just asked them how many viewers I had. If YouTube crashes, YouTube crashes. Then we'll be live on the PM session. But we're getting that move lower now, which is beautiful. Which is absolutely beautiful. That is exactly what we wanted. We could potentially be getting an entry soon here. Could potentially be getting an entry soon, chat. We need a body below, a little bit lower in a body closure, and then I'll engage. Look how many likes I have right now. 6, 7. Fuck you. Okay. We just need to see a displacement. There's no fair value gap. So a displacement is where price action displaces below low and forms a fair value gap. So far, we have the displacement, but it immediately gets rebalanced. Check gold out. Gold's up 2.9%. Wow. Pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful. So again, we need that displacement to the downside, that official shift in structure, that push that we want to be seeing. How big will my stop loss be in tick? I have no ticks. I have no idea. It depends on where my entry is. Hopefully this drops in form of gap. Yeah, me too. I hope everyone hopes we get an entry, but I also have to be emotionless and not try to be like, oh, please give me an entry. And I have to remember that if I don't get an entry, it's because it's protecting me. Ow. Just smacked myself with my headphones. So patience, guys. We're about to get an entry here. We're about to get an entry. Yeah, AWS is down, so my toss-up guys won't be able to be trading for a little bit. $10 seconds delayed. I mean, YouTube is down, but let me check. Maybe refresh the stream. No, it's not 10 seconds delayed. It's 4 seconds delayed. You have to refresh your stream. Project X is down. AWS is down. Literally the leading cybersecurity solution software is down. Software solution, whatever. We need that displacement to the downside, though, chat. It's not Rogers. It's well, actually, maybe Rogers uses AWS, so it could be. Let's see what companies are down now. Weeble's down, Amazon's down, Reddit's down, Ring's down, Life360's down, Pinterest, Apple Music's down, T-Mobile's down. Okay, so everyone that uses T-Mobile is now down. ClassLink is down, GoDaddy is down, Microsoft's down, Zoom's down, Blink's down, Microsoft's down, Duolingo's down, Google's down, Chime's down, Amazon's down, Venmo's down, Fortnite's down, Hulu's down, Starbucks down, TradeStation is now down, Meetup, is that what a dating app is down, Adobe's down. So far, if you use T-Mobile, you're down. So a lot of companies are down right now, chat. Gold's flying probably because of all the people, all the big crash right now. No, Roblox, Fortnite. He met Ben on Meetup. Okay, buddy. See how we didn't have that displacement and now it's starting to trade up higher? It affects different areas first. Like, it's such a big company that they have different solutions for different areas. Like, they're some people will be down in some areas, some won't. Blackboard's down. So, okay, I'll show you. There's outages maps, chat. So while we're waiting for price action to turn down lower, if you use T-Mobile, here's the outages. So you can see these are the spots. It's not down in my area where I live, Toronto, but it's down in New York, Boston, Detroit, Minneapolis, St. Louis, Dallas, Houston. So if we go back and we go to YouTube, where YouTube was down, or it'll just be Google, and you go and we'll see why am I able to stream still? Well, you can see majority of the area in Toronto is yellow, so it's not bad. New York is down though. Washington, Dallas, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Seattle. Those are the areas that you're probably going to be lagging. You're probably going to be delayed right now on stream. Why aren't you waiting for a 15-minute change state of delivery? Because these are 15, like, that's all the way down here. I'm just looking for price action to trade down there. Right? It's in that hourly fair value gap. So once it rejects that, but it looks like it wants to be traded to these equal highs as a target. So PM session wise, we can look for something else. But so far, I'm not going to fight for longs in this price action, but I'm also not going to fight for shorts. I'm going to wait to get that push down lower. I'll pop up into you someday, hopefully, my man. I'm in Nashville, so you're chilling. Yeah, everyone's chilling mainly. Like, it's not that big of a crash right now. If it was that big, everything would go down. But if that happened, the markets would be ripping lower. So we're waiting for it to go down. We are waiting for price action to rip below these lows. We're still in the range of where we can anticipate a reversal. Price action took liquidity and turns rough right away. What did we do? At 9:30, we took liquidity. At 9:30. Is that not obviously a Judas swing? 9:30, push-ups higher. After that, accumulates. It's turning rough. Triple tops. Let's see if we get a failure swing here. Right? So we want to see that push lower here to then target here or down here. Is there any news? No. Government shutdown. We got to be patient, guys. Got to be patient and wait for the right opportunity to look for shorts. You do. You're a mod, Zahid. Do you not have permission? Okay, I'll remove you as moderator and then fix. Add as moderator. There you go. I fixed it. You can do polls and stuff now. How does one become mod? By being an OG. Zahid has been with me since day one, so you guys are probably too late to become a mod. Take care, Benjamin. I'll catch you tomorrow, or I'll catch you on the PM session. I'll see you later, my brother. Been a lot more patient watching your stream. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, and that's what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming to help you guys with your patience and the discipline and psychology aspect of trading. Because no one teaches that. Everyone just teaches what's catchy, and that's entries. So again, we rip up higher, so that's kind of... See how I told you not to take that bearish fair value gap there? Look at what it's just getting disrespected. So for me right now... Looks like it could rip up higher, but I'm not going to be taking a long in this premium, right? It looks like it could turn up higher, but 930 only ripped up higher. That is not my model. I wait for 930 manipulation. Why you no read chat? What do you mean? I read chat all the time. What are you talking about? Pause, bro. So we're pushing up higher still. Keep an eye out for S&T, yep. My cat is crying right now. Full port, he will save you. Bro. I just made you mod and you're telling me it's the full port. But again, we're waiting and waiting and waiting. If we don't get that opportunity, we don't get an entry. It's a Monday. There's no rush to get the profits today, chat. There's no rush. But we want to see that push down lower. Do you guys want to see the cap? So again, we're pushing up higher, which changes my draw on liquidity now. Now there's two outcomes. There's two outcomes. This breaker. Or we go to these equal highs. If that is the case, go to the range and we're in a premium. So we just sit out, guys. Top Step is going to be down for days. No, AWS won't be down for days. That'll be bad. They'll fix it soon. Here, guys, I'll show you the cat. Okay, the cat's eating right now, guys. The cat is eating right now. I don't want it to poop on me, and I can't take it away from its food. So 1 second. You can't create it? I don't know why. You literally have advanced moderator role. Let me see. One second. Yeah, there's nothing. Maybe I'll watch a YouTube video after stream and try to fix it. Are you a profitable trader? Yes, I have over $275,000 in funded account payouts that I've done all on live stream. Every trade that I've taken to get those payouts have been done on live stream. So again, this is what a day where I typically don't really catch an entry looks like. Now, I'm not chasing. I'm not chasing an entry because if I lose after chasing an entry, I'm going to get emotional. But I'm also not getting off yet because we could still push lower. Why are you doing this for free? Why not? Why not? Why charge money? Guys, we hit 17,000 followers on TikTok. You guys are crazy. I appreciate it. I really do. But we're pushing up higher. We're in that breaker. We totally disrespected that 1 hour fair value gap. We're totally trading past up it. We could trade to that order block, the breaker, and then reverse. But so far, it looks like it's just wanting to trade up to those equal highs. But we're not going to catch along, guys. We are not going to force or flip or chase. We're going to wait. Hey, yo, Zahid. I did not take a trade yet today. We are flat still. You were at 10K just yesterday. I know, we hit 10K like a week ago. Now we're at 17K. That's how fast we're growing, guys. You guys are so early, I'm telling you. I have so much stuff cooking in the Discord as well. Guys, I'm about to release a bomb on everybody. I'm spending like 3 to 4 hours every day working on insight, just value. Just straight value. Like, chat. You see what's right here? There's something big coming to this Discord that is going to help so many people. It's going to bring you from an average trader to like a profitable trader. It's literally exactly what I do. I'm literally going to be showing you guys exactly what I do, word for word, bar for bar. My exact entry models, my exact everything. I'm also going to, Ben, why are you delayed? No, I'm delayed now. It's not an indicator, no. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be the best Discord ever. Everything, all the sauce I have right now is free, dude. Guys are going crazy. You guys don't know what is coming. I don't look at the 5 second or 15 second right now. So far, it's respecting that bullish fair value gap, but I'm not interested in longs. Zahid says short gold now. All caps. Let's see if Zahid's prediction is right. Zahid says short gold now. All caps. What, to that low? Let's see. I'm not taking that short, but I'm just leaving it there. So far, you have proven to be the best. I appreciate it. Discord link. It's the link in my description. It's called the Lion's Den. Yes, sir, George. So patience is key, fellas. If we don't get an entry, we don't get an entry, and that is A-okay. Everyone like up the stream. Let's get to 100 likes, chat. Let's get to 100 likes. Also working. Who wants to see a spoiler for my new YouTube video coming out, guys? While we're waiting for price action to rip. This spoiler, this video is going to be insane. I'm just letting you guys know now that this video is going to help change the way you look at trading. I have an eye on the chart, so don't worry. I know my camera's dead. So I recently had a one-on-one conversation with ICT. That conversation lasted 23 minutes of back and forth talking with just me and him. We talked about a few things. He answered some questions of mine that I didn't know. He answered some that I already knew. But one of the things I took away from that conversation, and one of the things we talked most about, were fair value gaps. And that he said fair value gaps aren't just fair value gaps. They're not just points of reference and price action that will drive price to your target. Fair value gaps are narrative tellers, storytellers. They're targets, they're partials, they're take profits, they're stop losses, they're entry models, they're everything. A fair value gap will act differently in a different narrative, in a different profile. A fair value gap might act as support in one profile, and it might act as manipulation in another. Fair value gaps are the most important PD array in ICT price action. Why? Because it's more than one PD array. There's more than one. It's about sequencing fair value gaps, sequencing profiles. I'm telling you guys, of fair value gaps, using quadrants and institutional levels. Fair value gaps. Fair value gaps. These are all things that change. Oh, chat. We have a care package.
We have a special guest.
Give me the key. Give me the key. Give me the key. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? What? You smell like food.
She just ate.
Okay, she's gonna poop.
I'm running to go pick up her water bowls and go get a pooper scooper and a proper litter box.
Okay, bye. Love you. It's a she. But okay, now we're waiting for part cute dog. Okay, Mason. Oh my gosh, he looks tasty. Okay. Crazy. You just made the cat meow, I heard. I'm still sitting nice, tight on my hands. Yep, same. I'm still flat MW. Let's see if Zahid's short is playing now. Hey, you know what? It's not too shabby right now. Zahid's short is not too shabby right now. Looks pretty Gucci. Let's see though, Zahid. Let's see. You're on a pedal stool right now. Use code BEN on the Growth Trader account. Let's go, 10x. You're a legend, as always. So again, we're starting to push down lower a little bit here. Maybe we can get that movement to the downside that we've been waiting for, that we've been longing for. But so far, we're still flat on the day. Nada. Nada. No position yet. We're at 100 likes, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are legends. Guys, when do you think we're going to hit 5K? Okay, here's the thing. I think we're growing really fast so we can hit 5K subs before the end of the month. But when do you think we can hit 10K? 10K subs, chat. At the end of the year? Yes, the promo for Apex is 50% off. But again, we're waiting for that movement, right? It's just accumulating again. It's reaccumulating. We need to wait. Let's see. Is Zahid. Okay, Zahid's short is a little bit getting tested again. Well, let's see if Zahid is the one to make the call out. 10K before Christmas should be double, mate. If you hit your 10K, I will also start streaming. Okay. Let's see. 10K for Christmas. 10K for Christmas. That's ideally what I'm looking for. How are you #1 crown? I have no idea. I don't even know what those crowns do. It's XP or something. We're trading NQ. So keep an eye on S&P, the S&P 500. But we're trading NQ. The short's not looking too good. Do you know when Apex is going to have a 90% discount? No idea. They don't do it that often. What do you think of wannabe champ? What do you mean wannabe champ? What's that? No, because I didn't call that gold short. Plus, Zakid's a good trader, but gold shorting gold when it's in a 1 hour bullish fair value gap after all this manipulation is not the greatest. I think gold is hard to trade in the AM session. It's better in the Asian. Plus, maybe it still wins. Maybe it's just rejecting off that high. You never know. I would say Zahid's a lot better of a trader on the NASDAQ. I've never heard him. I've never seen him trade gold. But again, we're waiting for price action to push lower. Would you have ever do private calls? Yes, guys, I did do one hint. Remember when I showed you that Discord? One of those things are going to be called free one-on-one calls. So get tuned for that. AWS outage is going to last for a couple hours. A couple hours is anticipated. Okay, chat. So new companies are down. Ali, YouTube's down. Let's see where YouTube is down. YouTube is down bad. Not in Toronto, so I'm chilling. New York, Chicago, YouTube is down. Hulu, DoorDash is down. RIP the people who want food. Chime's down. ShipStation. Google's still down. CrossLink, GoDaddy, Microsoft, T-Mobile. AT&T is now down. So that's 2 phone services, data services. Okay. Boost Mobile is down. That's 3. Venmo's down. Snapchat is always number 1 for some reason. Fun fact, in the Netherlands, a lot of the companies are also down. Yeah, wow. So again, we're just pushing up higher. I'm not chasing these longs, chat. I'm not chasing these longs. It does look like it wants to go to those all-time highs, though. Let's look at the stock market. See, TQQQ is up 3.6%. That's beautiful. It's about to go to all-time highs as well. Reddit's up 6% even when it's down. What's up 18? Oh, it's just a penny stock. MicroStrategy's up. Right? What else? AMD's up 4%. Wow, AMD is a crazy buy. Yeah, so right now the market is doing pretty well, but again, this all just looks like look, equal lows here, triple equal lows there. It looks like rebalanced price action. That's gonna the reason why I'm not taking longs, chat, and the reason why I've been so flat today is because 930 opened and traded up higher right away. I based my whole trading off of 930 manipulation. When 930 just rips up higher right away from midnight open, there's no reason to just chase the trade. Right? So you can see accumulation, manipulation. I'm still anticipating that distribution to the downside. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Even though we're trading above these hourly PE arrays, we just need to be patient, chat. We just need to be patient. That's all it is. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Yo, we're 1 subscriber away from 4,170 subs. Patience. Can't wait for the distribution. Maybe it doesn't come, but we've been flat today. Type 1 if you're flat. Type 1 if you haven't taken a trade just like me. Type 2 if you have. You have to join Be the Walk. Great discipline, guys. It's okay if you're not flat. But followers management. You blew 5 funded today already? Why? Like what do you think caused that? Good discipline, guys. Good discipline. That's what I like to see. Eventually, I want to see the whole chat filled out with ones. Eventually, I want to see the whole chat being flat on a day like this. Took Zahid's gold call. Did it lose? So we're just completely ripping up higher. It's probably going to go to all-time highs. Oh, yeah, gold is... Oh, no. Hasn't even lost yet, so I don't know what you're talking about. I stick to one market, guys, when I'm trading. I don't look at two and then take an entry on one if I don't see it on the other. I feel like that's kind of FOMO or greed. I just sit on one market and wait. No, I did not enter the gold trade. That was not my call out. That was Zahid. So again, we're just being patient, right? It looks like it really wants to go to those equal highs, but we're just waiting. We don't want to be chasing anything right now, guys. If we don't have the trade, we don't have the trade. I've seen days like this before, chat, where price action just rips with no remorse, right? You just want to chill. We just came out of that market maker buy model, so it could trade up higher. But again, I am anticipating it's eventually going to trade down lower. The reason why I'm not, like, I would be taking longs right now, but the reason why I'm not is because 930 opened up and traded up higher right away, taking buy side liquidity, trading into a higher time frame PD array. There's no manipulation at 930. So price action was rallying up higher. It opened, it rallied up higher, 930 pushed it even higher. That's not my model. What I want to see for longs is it opens, it trades lower, 930 pushes it even down lower, we market chart shift, and then I take a long. This is not my model. Now, does that mean that someone else could catch a win? Yes, but it's not my model. Thank you for the subscription. We're at 4,170 subscribers. You guys are legends. I've been trading. How many months have I been trading for? Months? I've been trading for almost 6 years. It varies, Mario. It varies heavily. I risk $500 a trade on this account. Patience is key, though, guys. Patience is key. How did I get into trading 6 years ago? I was 13 years old. I got into trading when I was 13 or 14. Almost 6 years ago, I said. I was trading in high school. The most patient I've ever been in trading. Thank you for teaching us how to stay calm. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. See, listen, you don't always need to catch an entry. You don't always need to be trading the markets. Yes, you'd be like, but it's ripping up higher. Oh, I could have longed here. If I would have longed here, I would have made money. Chill. Just chill. Another opportunity is going to come, guys. We literally won every day last week. Do you think we're not going to win another trade? So my old buddy, he doesn't trade anymore. He works at a hedge fund now. His name is Nick. He got me into trading. He also helped me get into a quarterback. I met him when I was like 300 pounds, and now he was the best quarterback in Canada at the time, and now I turned into a quarterback. Not the best in Canada, but... Edwin, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Being on your stream is the best, truly. I appreciate it, Danny. I really appreciate the kind words. I would have loved to learn about trading when I was 13 or 14. I heard about it when I was 18 to 19, 26. Now, you're still early in the game, dude. Did not take any trades yet today. We're still being patient. 47 years old here. 1 month of trying to figure it out. Never too late. Never too late to start. That's not even late. You're fine. Think about it. When you have 10 years of experience, you're still 57. Retirement is around like 60 something, 70, 68, 70 years old. Like in 10 years from now, 10 years of experience, when you could be printing money, you're going to be 57. You're fine. You're 5 months in and 26. You guys are all good. Everyone has their own pace. I just dropped my bro. Chat, so I got invited to be on a magazine. I want a very popular magazine. If you guys know this magazine already or search them up, it's called Swagger. It's going to be big. Swagger magazine right here, chat. I just want to make sure. So that is the guy. Hold on. How did I get out of here? So they have big celebrities on this magazine, chat. And if I get on this, I can get verified on TikTok. Like they had Ryan Gosling on here. They had they have some big names here. They have some big names here. Just trying to show you guys. But that'll be pretty cool. Taylor Swift. Go with the trend until the trend stops working. Yes, you go with the trend, but to predict the trend, you don't. Like, here's the thing. You go with the trend in all-time high markets when the trend stopped working. What I was talking about that was in the higher time frame. You want to ideally take longs, right? In this, we're not in all-time high markets. P, brother, thank you for the gift. Peter Kawaja? Going to sleep, bro. This is the 1 out of 70th of the money I would have lost if I was trading by myself today. It's 1:50 a.m. here, and I got work tomorrow. You're a legend. Peter, bro. You're a legend. Thank you for the $8. You're amazing, bro. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You really don't have to gift, bro. I really appreciate it. You're a legend. Absolute legend. Start the chain again, bro. Imagine we start getting like 50 donations again. Dude, I really appreciate it, my man. I actually do. So guys, you just got to be patient. Be flat on the day. Okay, just be patient. Do you invest in anything long term? Yes, I invest in tech, AI, healthcare, mainly tech stuff. I took long from the first fair value gap. Took short term low at 945. I mean, like, it's not my model, but looks like it worked out pretty well for you. Even more companies are down. Really? Thank you for the gift, bro. You are an absolute legend, my man. I really appreciate it. Capital One's down now. YouTube's back up. Not that bad. Good night, bro. Can't wait for these private calls to be a thing. I have a million questions. Yes, sir. It'll be great. No longs now. Trend is in the premium. We're definitely in a premium. That's why we're not looking for longs. Yes, fiber. There's a cyber attack. It's AWS is down. Amazon Web Service. Ring is down. If you hasn't got stopped by. Okay, buddy. If you guys are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I live stream every single day. I trade AM session, PM session, and Asian session. PM and Asian are on TikTok, link in my bio. And on top of that, I do everything for free. I'm also a Christian day trader following the teachings of Jesus Christ. So if that is another thing, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I live stream all of my executions I've taken to get $275,000 in payouts. Jerkmate is down. Okay, Key. And of course you know that. From RSA, what time is your from? What do you mean from RSA? What do you mean? What time is my next stream? 1:10 p.m. Eastern time on TikTok. From RSA, with the cybersecurity conference? No. Maybe the cyber attack erases my Capital One bill from this month. Okay. Oh, South Africa. Okay. I'm originally from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Born and raised. Still in. So guys, we're flat on the day. We're flat. We're flat. I think we're gonna continue to be flat. Is Tanya still streaming? Is she still streaming? Is she still looking for an entry? Oh, I don't see her streaming. Hey, Rated, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. What's the reason for getting so many accounts and copy trading? Like, obviously, more money. Yeah, more money. That's literally the only reason. To make more money. Of course, his profile is the Amazon logo right now. I saw the long, and I mean, like, it's not a bad trade because clearly it worked out. It's just not my model. So for me, I wouldn't take it, but so I use Apex 20 accounts, and right now I'm doing a publicly traded challenge to get the first payout. Like, I'm trading Ever Execution to its first payout on the account, then I'll probably blow it because I don't need it. But as you can see, we started the challenge off in a losing streak, but now we built it up to 154. But we're still flat on the day, guys. It's just super high into a premium. Maybe we could get a reversal for PM session. I copy traded everything. So fellas, I mean, like, nothing is really presenting itself right now. Whoops, why is it paper? Oh, wrong chart. There we go. Trade of 8. Nothing is presenting itself. I think we're going to stay flat. I think we're going to stay flat. Guys, you know what that means? The one trade a day challenge goes into the PM session. So we will be trading live funds on the PM session. I stream it on TikTok. So much better to watch on YouTube. So in a few months, I'll buy a new computer and I'll do dual streams. Fellas, I think I'm going to wrap this stream up. We're not getting that entry. You know what? We'll wait a couple minutes because it looks like we're pushing down here. Well, you have to activate them one by one, which is tedious, but watch it happen when I get off. That happens all the time. First day here. Will you shut it down and be back live again? 1:10 p.m. Eastern time on TikTok, Tom. But welcome to the stream. I have over $275,000 in funded account payouts. I do everything for free, and every execution I take to get those payouts are all done on live stream. See? Listen, the NASDAQ hears me getting off stream, and it's like, okay, we're going to push down lower. That's buy-side liquidity that I have drawn that blue line that it took. Taxes on Canada are pretty bad. Pushes up higher one more time, and I'm disengaging from the charts, chat. But it looks like it could potentially push down lower at this point. So we'll wait just a little bit. Every time Ben Ed streams, the market starts to move. And it starts to move in my direction, too. PM session's on TikTok. What church do I go to? I sometimes I go to the church called the Mill. Or sometimes your bias is almost always correct. Yeah, dude, my bias is usually always correct. And when it's wrong, I don't have an entry and I'm chilling. So that means my losing trades are either coming from A, seek and destroy, B, just low probability loss, or C, a manual reason. Maybe I did a bad thing, but like my bias is usually right. And when I don't have the right bias, I'm not taking the trade. 1:10 p.m. Eastern time. Join my Discord. I'll let you guys know then. But it's really not ripping down lower. The speed of the market is very, very slow. We'll wait till 11:01. If 11:01 nothing happens, I'm getting off. Price keeps going up in the PM, then we don't have an entry. We stay flat on the day. Not every day are you going to get an entry. Patience. Patience is key, guys. Your fully integrated ICT AI bot has not taken a trade yet. That's how you know there's no A+ entries. Yeah. Well, listen, every AI setup is based off of manipulation at some point. 930 just ripped up higher. No manipulation. So it's, in my eyes, this whole move is all manipulation. Okay, 8 seconds shot for 11 a.m. The new hourly candle. Let's see what happens. Very slow price action. I can't stream on YouTube PM and Asian session yet, but I stream on YouTube every AM session. But I will eventually be doing both together soon. I'm back. I realized we get a new hourly now, so I thought I'd suss it out before I sleep. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're potentially starting to move down lower on that new hourly candle. I was going to ask why not be on TikTok and YTT for both. I can't right now, like my internet and stuff. I'd have to get a better provider. Now, what this also looks like is it also looks like just an open, low, high close again. Right? You see the hourly body past that fair value gap, past that breaker. It's in this order block now. So it's very low probability to try to guess it's going to turn down. So I think we need to come out for a PM session trade, guys. I'm not going to lie, fellas. I think we're going to come back later for PM. I think it's better if we save our capital and I get off. Right? The hourly body is disrespected. It looks like it wants to go to the all-time highs. Fellas, that's it for today's stream. We're flat on the AM session. I'll see you guys on the PM session on TikTok. And then Asian session. And then I'll see you guys if you only watch my YouTube streams tomorrow, 9:20 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Other than that, be safe, guys. I'm not comfortable taking a short anymore. I don't want to look for longs. I think I'm going to keep my positions flat. And listen, some days you're not going to catch an entry. Some days it's not going to be your high probability for you, and you have to accept that. Some days you're going to lose. Some days you're going to be flat. Some days you're going to win. You cannot expect to win all the time. Other than that, fellas, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Enjoy your day. I'll see you guys at the PM session in Asian on TikTok. Take care, fellas. Be safe. Ciao. 1:10 p.m. Eastern time. Join my Discord to know when I'm live.